Greetings, Star Wars toy fans. This is Jim, and this is my review of the Hasbro Retro Set. It's a six-pack exclusive from Target. They call it A New Hope. I would technically call it Star Wars, since that's the original title of the movie from when I was a kid. Or sometimes I dub it the Tatooine set, even though the Rebel Fleet Trooper wasn't presently on Tatooine. Now, looking at the card, you can see that both his name and the back side where the figure is green. Has a retro sticker covering his medallion. There's a still from the end of Star Wars with Luke wearing the ceremonial jacket. And then the back is as what we've seen in previous videos. Now let's do a review of the figures. These are the only two ceremonial figures that I have. I didn't buy the numerous reissues that Hasbro came out with. I figure if I got one, that's good enough for me. And this one isn't my favorite from the Power of the Force 2 because he was, he was in that same type of theme of buffing everybody out, making them look hugely muscular. That was popular in the 1990s, thanks to He-Man and so forth. And fortunately enough, complaints were emailed to Hasbro that they quit that and made the characters more movie accurate. But look at the two, there's quite a color variation between both of them. And the Power of the Force 2 has more of a matte colored jacket, but then he has glossy boots, whereas the retro version is more uniformly the same type of sheen. Now, when you look at the jacket itself, you're going to notice that it has some ridges along there, both the sleeve and then the shoulder. They're much more detailed on the Power of the Force 2 version, which I wish they had done that much detail here. They have the yellow stripe down the pants, and the holster is present on the retro version, although it's not painted. And I think that keeps with the theme that we would see when we were kids, when I was a kid anyway, back in the day. The jacket is all of one piece with the retro, whereas here it's slipped over the body, and it's not removable, I don't think, but it's gives a little bit additional detail. And of course you see the silver belt buckle there for both. Now looking at the medallion, you'll notice that the retro version is a bit much more simplified compared to the Power of the Force 2, so they used an entirely new sculpt for that. Both figures can sit really well, which for me, if I was a kid, I would want that so that way my figures could sit in the ships. Now, take a look at the weapon itself, okay? Now, you look at the Power of the Force 2 version, and it looks like he's got what I call a Han Solo version, and the retro has a Princess Leia blaster. And the texture and feel of it is very similar to that of the original Kenner Princess Leia blaster, and it's, of course, black, as it should be. Now, check out this movie still that I've found online of Luke without the jacket. And lo and behold, neither blaster in the retro or the Power of the Force 2 is in his holster. In fact, it resembles the one that he used in Return of the Jedi much more than anything else that I can come up with. Hasbro could have done that with this set, I believe, but maybe they wanted to keep with the original Star Wars theme, and that Palace Blaster had not been issued at that time. I don't know what their thoughts were on it, but in any case, neither one is correct. Well, that sums up part 3. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you do. And if you're not new to the channel, or if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, please do so as well. And hopefully, you'll be looking forward to seeing part 4. Take care.